right, we're going to introduce to you first your Hilltop Aces! Number 3, Slayer Cake! Number 7, Zelda Cruz! Number 47, Gretchen Gore! Number 96, Jeep Wrangler! Number 128, Penny Slane! Number 310, Malibu Harpy! Number 333, Hannah Bull! Number 2323, Boulder Vixen! Co-captain number 158C, Saren Gasp. And the captain of the Hilltop Aces, number 1986, Jerry Von Sin. Please put your hands together for the Hilltop Aces. Now, please put your hands together for the Railway Banditas! Number 9, Demon Darlin. Number 55, Tough It's Yeoman. Number 88, it's Wee Smasher. Number 212, Clam Jammer. Number 224, Ivana Dreyer. Number 401, Shorty Shockinaw. Number 707, Striker Dawn. Number 0713, Princess Pummel. Co-captain, number 000, it's Tic Tac Flow. And the captain of the Railway Banditas, number 629, Killa Patra.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the awesome Junction City Roller Dolls. And now, without any further ado, let's get this thing started!
If you've been here before, you know how we get this thing started. We need your help. As soon as all these refs have their hands in the air.
Got a couple of hands. Got a couple more. F, and I think we're just waiting for you. And help us count this thing down in 5, 4, 3. Beautiful. And they're off. Jamming the first. Looks like we've got Zelda Cruz out there for the Hilltop Aces. And that's Wee Smash out there. Not lead jammer, but out first for the Railway Banditas. Looks like she had a forearm. And Zelda Cruz is your lead jammer in this very first jam of 2011. She calls that off, keeping Wee Smasher from picking up any points.
Score after the first jam, 0-0. We've still got a whole lot of derby in front of us, though.
Cleopatra taking the star.
Looks like Penny Slane out there wearing the star for the Hilltop Aces.
A little bit of jammer jockeying on the line there. Jammer's up the line.
Penny Slade getting caught in the middle of the pack. She breaks through the front first. And she does pick up lead jammer status. Encore over there holding up the finger of power. Kilopatra is still way back in the back of the pack trying to find her way in.
Finally getting a little bit of help from her teammates. Taking a hit from Boulder Vixen, but she has broken through. Now on her scoring run.
Penny Slane finding her way back into the back of the pack. She's on her first scoring run right now. She goes down, coming out of turn 3, calls off the jam. 2 points picked up for Penny Slane and the Hilltop Aces.
And that is first blood.
You hear that, Aces fans? They're on the board now. Make some noise. Toeing the line now for the Hilltop Aces. It's Saren Gasp.
And tic-tac-flow out there wearing the star for the Railway Banditas. Saren Gasp almost jumping off the line a little early.
Saren Gasp forcing her way through the pack. She's getting forced to the outside, coming up around turn number 3.
Taking a hard hit there from, it looks like Princess Bubble.
In the meantime, tic-tac-flow straightening through the front of the pack. She picks up lead jammer status for the Railway Banditas.
Saren Gasp still having some trouble with the Railway Banditas out there. Stuck behind that wall of black. I predict there will be some blue language at the Hilltop Aces. Over here by them a little while later. And tic-tac-flow, breakthrough, 5-point hot trick for tic-tac-flow. Tic-tac-flow working on scoring run. Having some trouble with Sherry Von Sin. But Saren Gasp is sitting in the penalty box. That makes this a power jam. Tic-tac-flow can just get the power behind her. Breakthrough past Penny Slane. And another 5 points, another hot trick.
Tic-tac-flow coming around, working on yet another scoring pass. She's getting caught up with a big booty block at the back of the pack there. But she sneaks through right on the inside. Slayer Cake trying to take her down, but F and Ref giving her another 5-finger special, another hot trick for the Railway Banditas. Saren Gasp now rejoining the game from the penalty box. She screams through the pack. But that's the end of the jam. No points picked up for the Hilltop Aces that jam.
Railway Banditas fans, make some noise. 15 points in one jam.
We'd like to thank one of our sponsors tonight, Ogden's own distillery, Underground. It's America's herbal spirit, created and bottled right here in Ogden, Utah. Available in all Utah liquor stores. Ask your favorite barkeep for an ice cold shot of Underground. We do have a lot of Underground swag to give away in our raffle at halftime. So get those raffle tickets. Right now on the line for the Hilltop Aces, it's Malibu Harpy.
We smash it out there for the Railway Banditas. Malibu Harpy going down. We smash it, trying to live up to her name. Trying to smash through. And we smash it, breaks through. Lead jammer, we smash it.
Malibu Harpy hot on her heels out of the pack. Both these jammers on their scoring runs. For those of you new to Derby, lead jammer is a very strategic position. First jammer to make it through the pack with no penalties picks up the lead jammer status. That means she can call off the jam at any time. Just like We Smash It did right there. She punched the back of the pack, called off the jam, picked up 3 points, and shut out the Hilltop Aces. We'd like to thank NYPD Pizzeria. They're located in Layton, right between Iggy's and the Layton Odeon Theater. Stop in to get an arresting taste of New York in every bite. Families and underagers, join us over at NYPD right after the bout. Bring your ticket stub in this week. You get 10% off your whole order. Towing the line right now for the Railway Banditas. Who is that, Lulu?
That looks like Cleopatra. Penny Slane out there wearing the star for the Hilltop Aces.
Penny Slane sneaking through the front of the pack first, but she is not eligible for lead jammer status.
Looks like she had a forearm penalty involving her forearm. That might mean that she hit somebody or grabbed somebody. Can't do it. Oh, no lead jammer. Cleopatra breaks through, but she cut the track. That means this jam is going to go on for a full 2 minutes. Penny Slane picking up 4 points on that round through.
Cleopatra going down hard, coming around turn number 2.
Looks like Cleopatra is headed to the penalty box.
That's good news for the Hilltop Aces. They're going to have a power jam right now. They've got the only jammer on the track, which means they're the only team who can score right now. Penny Slane getting sent down to the inside, coming into turn number 1. For those of you new to roller derby, the way these girls pick up points is by passing blockers of the opposing team. Each time around, they get a point for each blocker that they pass legally and inbounds. They can also get a point if they lap the opposing team's jammer. That's how they get a full 5 points when they come through the pack.
Looks like the Hilltop Aces trying to slow this thing down. That means that the Railway Banditas can't really block her. And she breaks through with another 5 points. A grand slam for Penny Slane.
That was a big, big jam right there for the Hilltop Aces. Make some noise if you're an Aces fan. We'd like to thank 6 Feet Below. They're located in Clearfield. They offer custom tattoos as well as UV tattoos, piercings, dermal anchors, and lots of other things that'll make your mom cry. Go stop in and see them soon. Right now they have 2 artists, Ian and Andrea, and Meeks for piercings. Out there all alone on the line, it's Zelda Cruz jamming for the Hilltop Aces.
This thing's starting out as a power jam. Zelda Cruz picks up lead jammer almost immediately.
Looks like Ivana got a big hit there. She's clutching her mouth. All of these girls are required to wear mouth guards in order to keep their pearly and white and in their head. So hopefully that mouth guard worked.
Zelda Cruz calls it off. He's looking for some love.
Hilltop Aces with a strong showing in these last 2 jams. They take the lead now, 26-21, 20 minutes left in the first period of play. We'd like to thank Scarred Derby Designs, roller derby source for high-quality clothes on and off the track. To get Scarred, see them at the merch table or visit scarredderbydesigns.com.
Wearing the star for the Railway Banditas, it's Tic-Tac-Flow.
Penny Slane out there jamming again for the Hilltop Aces.
Looks like Ivana Tryhard is now sitting in the penalty box. Penny Slane breaks through, but not only not eligible for lead jammer, but in fact is heading to the penalty box.
She got a major for cutting the track. Cutting the track is when you get knocked out of bounds and then come back inbounds in front of that person who knocked you out. That's a big no-no and can get you sent to the penalty box. Tic-tac-flow out there, also not lead jammer. This is going to go on for a full 2 minutes. Railway Banditas with the power jam right now. They've got the only jammer on the track.
Like Volker Vixen wanted to come visit the announce table.
Tic-tac-flow getting a lot of heavy hits out there in the middle of the back, but she sneaks around through the inside.
5 points, hot trick for Tic-tac-flow. That's a grand slam. Slane dealing with a striker Dawn block up in the front, but she is dealing with it.
Tic-tac-flow getting sent down hard to the inside of turn number 3, but that's the end of the jam.
We Smasha heads to the penalty box.
We'd like to thank another of our sponsors, Solitude Builders. They build quality log and frame homes. If you're looking for a nice log cabin, go check them out. Solitude Builders, they've got wood.
Cleopatra out there toeing the line for the Railway Banditas.
Saren Gasp wearing the star for the Hilltop Aces. Oh, Saren Gaff's going down hard, sliding right out of bounds, coming around turn number 3. Looks like a big hit out there from Striker Dawn. Cleopatra getting sent outside by Slayer Cake, coming around turn number 4.
Saren Gaff looking for some help. The booty block.
Saren Gaff and Cleopatra getting into it out of bounds. Looks like Saren Gaff's going to go spend some time in the penalty box. Not an unusual situation if you've ever seen this game before.
No. So Gas never goes to the box. Meanwhile, Cleopatra dealing with that wall of blue. Trying to find her way through. Bit of a light pack out there, kind of a micro pack for the Railway Banditas. Sometimes difficult for a jammer to get help when all of her blockers are sitting in the penalty box.
Oh, Cleopatra trying to hold on and get a freight train going through the front of the back there, but she goes down to her knees. Cleopatra getting stuck behind the huge booty block from Cherry Von Sin. She goes out of bounds coming around turn number 4.
Looks like a block that was meant for one of her opponents took her down. Definitely some excellent blocking by Cherry Von Sen.
Cleopatra finally making it through the front of the pack. She's lead jammer, but it's all academic at this point because that's the end of the jam. No points scored for either team in that 2-minute jam. That's a rarity in roller derby.
Excellent blocking being played there by the Hilltop Aces.
We'd like to thank WickedSkatewear.com. It's 100% skater owned and operated. They're your one-stop roller derby apparel store. They offer uniform, socks, hot pants, and everything in between. If you want to look like a derby girl, go check them out at WickedSkatewear.com. Who do we have lined up to jam out there, Lulu?
Oh, it looks like Tic-tac-flow for the Railway Banditas, Malibu Harpy for the Hilltop Aces. Jammers caught up in the pack, working on their way through. Both jammers just having a lot of trouble fighting their way through.
Tic-tac-flow sneaking through on the inside, gets the big assist out there. She picks up lead jammer status for the Railway Banditas.
Malibu Harpy having all kinds of problems out there.
Malibu Harpy finally breaking her way through. She's also on her scoring run. Tic Tac Flow taking some big shoulders out there from Hannah Bull. And Tic Tac Flow making her way through the pack. She gets 4 points. That pass through the pack. 4 points.
Malibu Harpy sneaking around on the outside.
Malibu Harpy answering, coming back with 4 points herself. And that jam is a wash. Both jammers picking up 4 points. 13 minutes left in the first half of play. We'd like to thank RudeChicks.com. Apparel for cool chicks, kids, and babies with attitude. Check out RudeChicks.com, spelled with an X, and tell them JCRD sent you. They've got some t-shirt vouchers, it looks like, in our raffle at halftime. Remember to get those raffle tickets if you want to win some of this awesome merchandise from our sponsors. Right now, out on the line, it's Penny Slane jamming for the Hilltop Aces.
Cleopatra out there for the Railway Banditas. Oh, Penny Slane trying to break through.
Penny Slane going to the penalty box.
Looks like she stepped out of bounds.
That was an unfortunate cutting the track penalty, but it was a good call out there by Hontor. Cleopatra with lead jammer right now, and she's working on her first scoring pass through the pack. Oh, she runs face first into Cherry Von Sin down on her knees. Comes through the pack, picks up a 5-finger special, 5 points.
That's a grand slam for Cleopatra and the Railway Banditas.
I think the crowd is asleep out here. That was a grand slam for the Railway Banditas.
Some unhappiness from the Hilltop Aces, but everybody else is pretty excited. A very slow pack out there. Looks like the Railway Banditas managed to pretty much put the brakes on for a little while there. Controlling the speed of the pack is one of the ways that these teams can control the strategy of the game. Cleopatra calls off the jam right as Penny Slane makes it through.
Cleopatra picking up another 5-finger special there. Another grand slam through the pack, picking up massive points for the Railway Banditas. Score 50-30. Just over 10 minutes left in the first half of play. We want to say thanks to Alpha Graphics, located on the corner of Hillfield Road and Antelope. They're JCRD's one and only design, copy, and print store. Go check them out, Alpha Graphics.
Looks like Zelda Cruz out there for the Hilltop Aces.
Jamming for the Railway Banditas, it's Clam Jammer with the sparkly booty shorts of doom.
Those are sparkly. And Clam Jammer busts through on the outside. Lead Jammer, Clam Jammer.
It's the power of sparkles that propelled her through the front of the pack.
Is that sparkle motion?
Sparkle motion, absolutely. I think she's absolutely dedicated to sparkle motion.
I believe she is.
If you get that joke, you're as big of a loser as we are.
Clam Jammer busting through. 4 points for Clam Jammer, the Railway Banditas.
Clam Jammer calling off the jam, 4 points. Looks like 4 points answered by the Hilltop Aces. That jam was a wash. Score 54-34. Just under 10 minutes left in the first half of play. We want to say thank you to Classic Fun Center. They're located on 867 North Angel Street behind Sam's Club in Layton. Need some family fun time? Check out their laser tag, their inflatables, their pirate cove, their theme party rooms, bowling, rock wall, and of course, roller skating, and they're giving away skate passes in our raffle at halftime. Remember to get those raffle tickets.
Penny Swain and Tic Tac Flow out there going head to head and star to star. Penny Swain pours on the speed, bounces right around Tuck to the human, lead jammer. Penny Swain.
Hilltop fans, make some noise. You've got lead jammer. I'm starting to wonder if there are any Hilltop fans in the room right now. If you're a Hilltop fan, make some noise.
There we go. Tic Tac Flow finally breaking through. Penny Swain hauls off that jam.
We would, of course, like to thank the Davis Conference Center for events both large and small. Davis Conference Center is the perfect solution. Please contact the Davis Conference Center for your next meeting, wedding, dinner event, or roller derby game. For information, you can go to their website at davisconferencecenter.com.
Looks like Sarah Gasp out there for the Hilltop Aces.
We smash a toe in the line for the Railway Banditas. We smash out there, getting a big booty block from Cherry Von Sin. Saren Gass with the big booty block at the back of the pack. Striker Dawn holding her back. And We Smash finally breaking through the front of the pack, but she is not eligible for lead jammer. She had a minor forearm call. These skaters can get 4 minor calls or 1 major call before they have to go to the penalty box.
But if a jammer picks up a minor, she is not eligible to be lead jammer. Saren Gass having all kinds of trouble with Demon Darlin.
We Smash picking up a 5-finger special, 5 points for the Railway Banditas.
Saren Gass making it around Striker Dawn.
Saren Gass through the pack, and she is also not eligible for lead jammer.
That means this thing's going to go on until its natural end.
There's nothing natural about this game.
So true.
We Smash caught up in the middle of the back. Saren Gass hot on her heels.
Demon Darlin headed to the penalty box. Not so good for the Railway Banditas with 2 blockers sitting in the box. And that's the end of the jam.
We Smash sneaking through there, 3 points. 3 points also for the Hilltop Aces. We'd like to thank the Flat Track Skate Shack, Utah's first Derby Girl owned and operated roller derby skate shop. They're in West Haven. Find them on Facebook, the Flat Track Skate Shack, or the Flat Track Skate Shack at hotmail.com.
Say that 5 times fast, Johnny.
Flat Track Skate Shack, Flat Track Skate Shack, Flat Track Skate Shack. That was 5, right? I know math.
Cleopatra and Malibu Harpy out there, head to head. Malibu Harpy slipping around the inside. And right to the penalty box. Bad news for the Hilltop Aces. Cleopatra picking up lead jammer for the Railway Banditas. The Railway Banditas trying to control the pack out there. Cleopatra screaming through, 5 points.
Cleopatra working on another scoring run. She just steps right through the pack. Nobody even sees her coming. Another 5 points. Hot trick for Cleopatra.
or as they call those everywhere else, Grand Slam.
But Utah isn't like everywhere else. Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes not so much.
Cleopatra almost headbutting her way through. She calls it off with another 5 points for the Railway Banditas.
If you're a Banditas fan, make some noise right now for Cleopatra. We'd like to thank Wasatch CrossFit and their head trainer, Damon Stewart. Give them an email, damon@wasatchcrossfit.com. They're on Gentile Street in Layton. Go check them out, Wasatch CrossFit.
Penny Slane out there wearing the star for the Hilltop Aces. Tic-tac-flow out there jamming for the Railway Banditas. Banditas trying to control the pack again. But Penny Slane makes it through. Lead jammer, Penny Slane. Tic-tac-flow hot in her heels, though. Looks like there's a bit of a no-pack situation as Penny Slane goes out and down to her knees. Tic-tac-flow picks up 4 points.
Penny Slane looking for her way through the front of the pack. She's taking some big hits from Shorty Shakana. She goes down to her butt out there and calls off the jam from the floor.
Penny Slane looking a little bit beaten up out there.
Looks like 4 points in that last jam for the Banditas, 2 for the Hilltop Aces. Score right now, 81-43 with 2 minutes left in the first half of play. We've got enough time for 1 or maybe 2 more jams before we hit halftime. Remember, at halftime, we're going to have that raffle. Be sure to pick up some raffle tickets. You've only got a few more minutes.
Zelda Cruz out there, and who is that? Tic Tac? No?
That's Wee Smasha.
Wee Smasha, thank you.
Looks like we had a false start, referee timeout. We're going to take a minute as the referees figure out what the rules of roller derby are.
Roller derby.
While the referees are out there trying to find their seeing eye dogs, we're going to say thank you to Ace Coin. They've got rare coins, gold and silver. Check them out. They're in Taylorsville. Ace Coin, official sponsor of the Junction City Roller Dolls.
Apparently, Wee Smasha needs to be sitting in the penalty box, so she is not going to be jamming. Cleopatra out there now wearing the scarf for the Railway Banditas.
Zelda Cruz out there for the Hilltop Aces. Vulgar Vixen dragging her toe stop to get across the blocker line. The jammers are not allowed to go until all the blockers are across their starting line. That's some good strategery there by the Hilltop Aces.
Zelda Cruz making it through that wall of black. Lead jammer for the Hilltop Aces.
Make some noise if you're an Aces fan.
Zelda Cruz screaming through around Ivana Dryhamper, and 5 points. Grand slam for Zelda Cruz.
Looks like Cleopatra finally free of the pack. Both jammers on scoring runs right now. Zelda Cruz sneaking around up through the top of the pack. She breaks through. She holds her hands out. She wants some noise.
Another 4 points for the Hilltop Aces.
Cleopatra sneaking through the pack right there. She picks up 4 points for the Railway Banditas.
Zelda Cruz kind of getting squished there between several skaters. And she calls off the jam.
And that is the end of the first half of play. We're waiting for a final score update after this first half. All right, our score 86 for the Railway Banditas, 47 for the Hilltop Aces. Railway Banditas with a healthy lead as we start into our halftime right now.